Oh, so while waiting for others to come, I would like to inform you that we had an academic council meeting yesterday, and it was announced by President Pinaso that, oh, I don't know if this will be a good news for you or bad news, possibly. The final examination will be scheduled on the second week of January. So, dili pa mo kapahuway. No? So, that's it. So, our examination will be scheduled on January second week. Then, it will follow. January also will be the enrollment for the second semester. No, ana na siya. Do you have any comment regarding that? Wala? Walay comment? Okay na mo? Ending of the second semester will be uh, second week of January. Wala may mahimo, no? Yeah, because that was being rescheduled because of the midterm. We're in our midterm, di ba? Ato mag-move ang midterm. Okay. So this morning, a pleasant morning, everyone, by the way. No? So this morning, we are going to discuss our chapter 5. This is the second to the last chapter of our subject, topics of our subject, Chem 46. No? About enzymes. So let me share to you our, okay. Mm. This is it. It is about enzyme. Okay. So as I have said, this is the second last topic. Uy, nakalimot ko pa yun. Uy. Ako na. Okay, so ang lipstick na limita. Okay, so this is second to the last topic, that is enzyme. No? So if you talk about enzyme, by the way, this is in the laboratory. Enzyme is very important in a form of Oh, by the way, inyong mga bata. Ina nagkanta. Be, mute. Sige, mute na. Mm. So in the laboratory, we use also an enzyme because what we are going to term there, if it is enzyme, meaning it is used as a biological catalyst. Na? So in the laboratory, we use catalysts instead of enzyme. So enzyme is the one that hasten all the bodily function. Okay, for instance, in our once we eat food, it will start with an enzyme to masticate the food that we eat. Masticate meaning aron iyang gagmayon, no? So what happened is we have the salivary amylase. Okay, so the saliva that we have has an enzyme, and that enzyme is known as salivary amylase.
Ma'am, nakamute lagi ka, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am, na-mute ka, ma'am.
nag-mute ko kadiyot. Nag-mute ko kadiyot kay gigang ko kung electric fan. Okay, so that's it. So enzyme is the one that hasten up, as I have said, hasten up, or the other term for that is speed up, no? Speed up bodily function reactions, no? It will take how many hours, but if there is an enzyme, it will have only few minutes like that. So that is why our digestive system, once we digest our food, it will take 4 hours to digest it. Why? Because of the enzyme. No? It's different from other animals. For instance, snake. Ang snake di ay kung makakaon, di ay kuno na sila. No? What happened is it will take days before it will be digested. Pero mas gwapo, no? Dili kay ta sige kaon. So it will start with, so all of the food that we eat before it will be in place in the stomach, kaya na siya, it will undergo different parts, different flow, wherein it will start, as I have said, with the salivary amylase. It is the one that masticate kanabitong yang paniragapon sa snake, lawayan da sa kuluna nila, ang prey nila, ang ilang prey or the food that they intake, ila sa lawayan before nila tunlon. Can you imagine, mutulon mo nga, walay laway? Dili pwede, no? Yeah. And that laway there is the salivary amylase. That is the one that will masticate. What do you mean masticate? Maoy mo pahumok, or it will hasten up nga para dali itulon. Yeah, that's it. So, what our objective for this morning? Okay, so it is along this enzyme topic is a long topic. We're in by next week we could still discuss this, no? Kuwangan ang oras. So, we will discuss about the characteristic of enzyme as a catalyst. We will also discuss what is efficiency in the catalyst. How efficient is it? What is specificity? Specificity is being specific. No? It will not function in different. Meaning, the salivary amylase, nga naragi siya kutob. Lain na po, pagsalo nga to, pag gawas nga niya sa throat, lain na po na siya. Like that. No? So, we will classify and name enzyme using the EC. The EC is the enzyme way. EC is the enzyme committee. No? It is the same as naming of compounds. Diba? We are using the IUPAC. Nga naghapon, there is a certain protocol in naming enzyme and what are enzyme cofactor. We will also look into the different enzyme mechanism, its action. Now, that's the lock and key, the induced fit theories. And of course, we will discuss also the inhibition, enzyme inhibition, and how enzyme activate. Okay. So, what is the general characteristic of an enzyme? We already know that enzyme behaves as protein. Na? May example. Okay, so enzyme behaves as protein, no? And it is a very important, this is a very important function, no, in every living cell, because when enzyme acts to substrate, it will produce product. Okay, no, that's it. Can you imagine body function without enzyme? Dili gid mahimo. Kaya nga naman, most of the cellular reactions is always supported by an enzyme. There is always an action of an enzyme. As I have said, digestive system takes 4 hours to digest. Pero na ubang nga paspas ang metabolism. Tinga ka kanibitang mga niwang, tas kusog mangaon, tapos dili tambok metabolism nila is fast. Okay. So, ang mga tambok pod, mukhaon lang gamay, tinga ka mo, di, gamay ra ha. O, pero, nga mga tambok gyapon nga naman. Why? Because slow na po ilang metabolism. Ana, lahi-lahi na siya, no? So, enzyme, no, supports life. Okay. Nala exemption nga walay enzyme, that is the RNA molecules, no? So, most of the enzyme, di ba unsa siya? They are globular protein kani. No? Enzymes are globular protein. We had already discussed that one in our previous, I think this is chapter 3. Yeah, chapter 3. Chapter 4 is lipids. Okay? So, take a look. Enzyme are extremely efficient catalyst. May organic catalyst, catalyst, this will speed up body mechanism, body reaction. How much? Take a look. It will increase its reaction how many fold? 10 to the exponent of 20 times. So, in ana ka importante ang enzyme. Why? Because this will hasten up all reactions. No? If you are going to compare it with the uncatalyzed reaction, uncatalyzed to the catalyzed reaction, it is 10 to the 20, 10 raised to the 20 times. Paspas good siya, no? Because of the catalyst, which is an enzyme. So enzymes are well suited into 3 rule. It has 3 rule, no? First, as I have said, grabe siya kapaspas no? Makapas siya sa reaction. And that is what is meant by catalytic power. Grabe kadako. Enormous. Big, mas big enormous, no? Mas big pa sa huge. Okay. So it has an enormous catalytic power. Why? Take a look. Oops. Take a look. It is 10 to the 20 times. No? So they are highly specific reaction. Highly specific meaning dili siya basta choosy ni ang enzyme. Meaning kung ana siya sa salivary amylase na siya. Pag abot sa stomach, lain na po. No? Ana siya. So, it's specific. And it can be regulated. Its activity can be regulated. That is the characteristic of an enzyme. How about its efficiency? So, in every process that it is used. But the problem there is dili siya ma-use, di siya mo uban sa reaction. Oh, yes, no? So, although catalysts participate in the reaction, it is not permanently changed and may be used over and over again. So, this will only speed up the reaction, but this will not interfere in the reaction. No? That is a catalyst. An enzyme also acts in many other catalysts by lowering, so nga naman, how it will act. It will lower its energy activation. Malaki active ang energy of activation. What will happen is we speed up dayon ang reaction. Here. Take a look here. Let us try to differentiate here in this graph. This is the uncatalyzed. Tanawa, taas iyang nganhi ang iyang. So, it will dugay. Maglisod ka og padulong sa product. Ngano man, because its energy here is so high. What happens if there is a catalyst? Here is your reactant. If there is a catalyst, tuara ang energy, ang morning energy, na? What will happen? Ubos ang iyang energy, nga naman gilower niya ang energy of activation so that it will produce into a product. So that's the difference. Uncatalyzed, taas ang iyang energy of activation, no? So ang catalyze, lower, ubos. So if it is lower, what will happen? This will speed up its reaction and finally it will give a product. So its catalytic efficiency, no? So enzyme catalyze reaction accomplished in every organic reaction, no? Organic reaction such as, no? Kani ang mga different reactions in body process. For instance, ester hydrolysis, oxidation, the amide formation. So enzyme also causes this reaction to proceed under, pero na ay mga instances, na ay mga factors that will affect its efficiency, no? Depende, no? So that is why in every what they call this, in every reaction in certain wala kinahanglan, no? Restrictions sa enzyme na siya temperature, let me discuss later. So an example for this is the removal of carbon dioxide out of the body. Kanang utot. Oh, that is carbon dioxide. Okay, no? So how it is being removed? No? So carbon dioxide with water. The process here is hydrolysis. It will be, no? It will take out out of our body in a form of carbonic acid. This is carbonic acid, this one, no? By the action of what? Carbonic anhydrase. Later on, the next topic is about naming. Nganong ACE man na siya. So carbonic anhydrase. Without this enzyme, this will not happen. No? This will not happen. So for its specific, no? Enzymes are often very specific in different types of reaction. No? So the catalyze there, no? Depende siya sa substrate, magdepende po ang enzyme. Lain-lain na siya enzyme. That will be involved in. An example for this is okay. This is an amide in a form of urea. Urea. Okay. This is the urea. Okay. What is present in urea is you have two amino, diba? You have duha ka amide, na? So this is still hydrolysis. Okay. So how are we going to convert this into carbon dioxide and ammonia? Here, kani, no? Since the process here is hydrolysis, what is our substrate? Mao ni substrate. What is substrate? Katong acted upon by the enzyme, no? So kani i-convert niya ni. This is now our substrate. Okay. So what happened here is urea will be converted by means of hydrolysis into carbon dioxide and two molecules of ammonia by an enzyme urease. Urease. Okay? So that's it. So it's specific. Kaning urease para ra gyud ni siya sa conversion of ammonia, urea, into carbon dioxide and ammonia. This is now the product. This is the substrate. Kani, what ilabot ha? This is the substrate and this is the what? This is the enzyme. Okay. So the specificity here is enzyme with, oh, by the way, before that, hapit, murag gamay na lang. Open sa ang mga camera kay kuan sa ta. Okay, hapit na 2 minutes na lang. Rajot. Teacher sa ata. Open ninyo mga camera mga bata for attendance for the first half. Open, please open your camera. Open. Bago pang mata ang uban. Gyud. Oh. Erika. Dali kay Jeanette. Okay. Salvania. Melanie. Bago pang mata si Ray. Sige na, ate, nakoy tag cameraman. Humana? Humana daw. Kono. So, I think it's already time. Sige na. You just proceed. We will just wait for our 9:15, no? Proceed to the next nato nga schedule. Sige. So, we will just end up here. Okay. So, ako sang unmute sa mo. We will just spend our few minutes. 1 minute for question. Any question? Hello? Unmute na ako. Sige. Any question? Okay ra sa inyo nga ang atong exam medyo taas-taas ang coverage sa examination. Chapter 3, 4, 5 karon. No? Hello, walay pangutana?
Wala, ma'am.
Sure? Oy, mga bata, kinahanglan, possibly wala gyud bagsak, pero ayaw mo gahat ka kwadrado nga igura pasar.